Hey, how you doing? Date is 10/4/2016. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna make it louder this time. Yeah, but there's just such a temptation in me to turn the volume knob up. And yeah, I just don't like the fact that I just listening back on it. It's just like it's become such a dumb gag at this point. Um, so. I'm going to turn it the hell up. So I don't care what anybody says. I'm turning it up. Got to move that pop guard a little bit back. So, I'm just thrilled that I can say that now. Yeah, so I'm to the point with recording now, I think. Where I'm like, I kind of feel like I'm just trying to do too much. Like it's gotten to the point where it's like I'm trying to do things that I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, cause it's the fact that I know that I'm hearing things in like recordings. It's the fact that I know that I'm not hearing everything in recordings. Like, I'll hear a recording of a song, and just I know that there's things that the producer of the song is doing that I'm just not aware that they're doing. And it's giving it some sort of subtle effect that it's like going over my head. And it's like, the fact that I know that is making me try to do things that I just don't know how to do. I'm I'm taking wild swings in the dark at things that I only know might be there. So I'm just paranoid in a dark room about recording. And oh god, let me get my foot up here. And not only that, it just it feels like I'm just getting hampered down by this just one issue. I'm talking about recording the album, by the way. Not doing Moonside Adams songs. I've decided that brings me no pleasure to write Moonside Adams songs, because I just feel like I'm just churning them out. But it's just I get nothing out of it, and nobody watches them anyway. So it's very well. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining at all. I got an awesome garage full of shit. Yeah, but I want to get back because I started writing the album again. But I recorded today. What I was doing is I recorded today. Was using the stereo microphones, the condensers that I just got a couple days ago. I was thinking about like just doing like a completely binaural or stereo image ORTF fucking microphone setting, just for all the things to be like to record, like to overdub everything with that. But yeah, I just don't know if that's gonna work out. I think I'm getting too like preoccupied with the idea of being a producer when I should just be more primarily writing the songs. It doesn't fucking matter. In the end, the production is just detail work. It doesn't really matter. I mean, you can be creative with it, but it shouldn't be the primary platform. Just for what I'm doing anyway. It shouldn't be the primary platform for the creativity. It should be like a garnish of creativity. So yeah, I'll figure that out. Yeah, I guess well, I was about to say it seems harder when you don't have, people listening to what you're doing, but I don't know. And I think part of the mistake I'm making too with this is just that it's like, I'm like on some level I'm hoping that it's like it's going to be something that I play live at some point, and I feel like that's bleeding into the songwriting or the production or the songwriting process, either one of those. And I don't think it should be. I think, I should write the thing first. It should be a studio production first and foremost. And then, then you make the live version of it. Like, there was a live Radiohead concert where they were playing Burn the Witch from the new album. But, it was like this guitar thing. You know, it was like his guitar jam. They were on stage, and the recording of it is I don't even think there's a guitar in it. So and it was a string arrangement, and so it just goes to show you that you can do that. You can make a studio production, and then you have the live production be like a side thing. Which I think that's the road I would want to go down. Is just have the album be a studio, like that's the thing that I'm selling here is the studio album. And live things are just the chance to see the album being performed by the person who wrote the thing. I say that like I have any any clout with anybody, and I just don't. Yeah, so 554. What else was I thinking about today? I know there's other shit. Yeah, so fucking, what do you call it? Fucking. It's like I don't even know if it's worth mentioning or not. And some part of me feels like just slightly embarrassed by it, but Opie and fucking Anthony Universe. Now Opie has his own show, and then fucking Jim Norton and fucking Sam Roberts have their own show now, and I've just been. It's like you get so into it, like just the fucking the drama of it online, but then when you talk about it out loud, it's like the fuck. It's like it just seems so silly. But I don't know. That's a common theme with me anyway. It's just like I always just am very embarrassed about the things that I enjoy or that I'm into, Like if I read some book or something that I was really into, I would just be extremely self-conscious about it. Like I would just feel like stupid talking about it in real life. That may be like a thing that everybody experiences, though. I don't know. It might be like a cultural thing. Like, just too cool for fucking school at all times. Just gotta be too cool for school. Yeah, so 7:38. Yeah, I feel like the beginning of this journal entry was like just me mostly stammering. So if you've made it this far, I'm proud of you. Very proud of you. And I'm not just going to stammer my way to the end of this thing because I basically have nothing to talk about. Yeah, I'm not even like worried about that white patch on my tongue anymore, just because like it's so obviously frictional keratosis, or just like a patch of skin that's a little bit whiter because my fucking jagged tooth is scraping against it. Dumbass wisdom teeth. Yeah, but that's what's going on with me. Wow, I really have nothing to say tonight, do I? Yeah, but anyway, on the album thing. Yeah, so I think first and foremost what I should do before I even worry about production of the album is just to write the lyrics of the songs. Just have the songs done. Just have them done, and then you produce them after they're done being written, after they're out in the world as ideas, not necessarily as recordings. But get the ideas firmly to be what you want them to be, and then record them, and then you got yourself an album. I think it was because a couple days ago I was listening to Sharp Exposure, the album that I wrote. And like I was just into the idea of that because I did a couple things with the production of that album. Like I recorded the sound of the electric guitar strings along with the amplifier, and I had the amplifier turned down very low, like the volume on it was very low, and I was recording the sound of the strings and the amplifier. As I thought, well, I mean, first of all, because I thought it was a cool sound, and also because it fit into the whole theme of that album, which was things being exposed and seeing the strings being pulled behind the scenes. And so you hear the electric guitar strings along with the amplifier. So, it's like you see the ghost behind the fucking thing. The ghost behind the trick. Yeah, this journal wasn't that interesting tonight, but oh well. So, 10:21 now. So, goodbye. I'm done. Goodbye. I'm done. Goodbye.